I'm Dale Jensen, and I am your COM 1020 online instructor for this next 9 weeks or so. I thought it would be helpful for some to have a quick overview of how our course is all set up in Moodle, what you can look forward to in the coming 9 weeks. Let's have a look. Naturally, when I share my screen, it doesn't want to give me the quick access to all the tabs at the top. There we go. Now we got her. So there we go. When you open it, this is what you shall see. On the left-hand side, we've got our quick links to each of the weeks and what is happening on those weeks. This says announcements. Typically, I will send them all as an email. You will find this video here, as well as I'm going to send it to your emails so that you have it tonight. I'm making this the night before the class starts, so you'll have it before that, so you have a bit of a heads up. Every Monday evening, I also have a drop-in Google Meet time. You can just click on the link and join me. I'm in BC, so it's 6 to 6:30 my time. Hopefully this time works for you. And it's not a class, it's more, if you have a question, pop on and ask. And you can drop in, drop out, whichever you like. Sometimes people just like to say hi, so we can do that too. Let's see. So for front-end loading, like with any class, you want to do the going through the due dates and policies, that kind of stuff. It's really helpful to have this. So I've got everything in one document. Some people like to print it off. Some people put the dates in their phones, whatever works for you. Deadlines are midnight on the Sunday, typically. There are 3 discussion assignments. For those, you need to start posting by the Wednesday of that week, and then on days subsequent to there. That's because they're discussions and you need to be able to be in a timely manner. So that's part of the mark, is being able to start on time. In each of the sections, you will find resources. You don't need to buy a textbook. You don't need to find other resources other than to support your arguments or for your own research. For any of the key learning pieces, it's already in here. And yeah, there's nothing else for you to source out that way. The grammar and conventions quiz, there's a practice ones, that's just for practice. This is the only piece that's open for the entire time. Because we're on a condensed schedule, we kind of got to keep to that schedule. Otherwise, there's not a chance I could have it all done within 24 hours after the course was wrapped up. So I have spread things out as much as possible so that the bigger pieces are not back to back. And what else can I tell you? So yeah, our first discussion will be about fake news. There's a little bit of blurb there. The rubric, like I said, I'll always show you how I'm going to be marking you. When you click on the rubrics, your target is that very first column. These are the pieces that I'm really looking for to get the 5s. Let's see what else to show you. Each of the, oh yes, I'm going to have the entire thing open all at once. So you can see all of your due dates. You can have a look at things at your convenience to decide your own scheduling. For myself, having been an online student, I find what works best for me is to set an appointment with myself, so that usually on Saturday night or Sunday night, that I sit down with whatever course I'm on and look at what's going to be coming in the next week, so that I can start having it percolate in the back of my head, thinking about how I'm going to best solve that and how to schedule myself for that. And that procrastination piece is probably the hardest part of an online class. And now that we're in a post-COVID world, most of us have experienced that to some degree. When you go to a regular face-to-face class, all you have to do is get yourself there. It's kind of like that with this. Make yourself a date and a time that this is when you're doing that, and you cannot schedule anything else for that. That's my best advice. For COM 1020 online, if you go through the resources, follow the instructions, and submit your work on time, you'll be fine. I have no doubt that you will do well. Anytime you have a question, please shoot me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. What else can I tell you? Some of the different weeks have additional videos to help you do them. Like week 2, we have a library skills quiz. And for that one, consider it like an open book. So in one tab, you would have the quiz, and then in another tab or other tabs, you would have the resources to be able to answer the questions. For this, you will also really want to watch this short video that shows you how to find those resources. It's all about using the Old College website and the resources that are there, which you may or may not be aware of. Pretty handy stuff. I've got 3 and 4 mixed together because the week 4 is when you have your recommendation report, and that's a bigger piece. So I wanted people to start thinking about it in week 3, what kind of topic they would like to research, how they're going to approach that. And when you look at that, so social media, that's your week 3 discussion assignment and the resources that you will want to reference in your discussion. But then when we get down to recommendation report, it needs to have a specific situation, some criteria, evaluate 3 to 5 options, make a recommendation based on those criteria. It needs to be specific because it's a pretty short report. This video is very helpful to walk you through how to do that, what you need to have there, and it discusses some student examples. There's also this short video that helps you with formatting. For myself, I find it helpful if I can see how somebody else did it on their Google Drive or Google Docs, and that works well for that. As speaking of Google Docs, so here's your examples and such, and then we get down to the do section. This is where you submit. You cannot share a Google Doc with Moodle. It doesn't understand that. So when there's a turn it in spot, what I need you to do is click on Save As in the top left corner and choose either Word or PDF. Either will be fine. Download it that way, like download as Word or PDF. Download it and then upload it into Moodle. After you give it a whirl, I'm sure it'll make sense. What else do you need to know? And we have, that's a bigger piece, then we get into some smaller pieces. Discussion, again, you need to be engaging in that discussion by Wednesday of that week. And the emails, that usually ends up upwards of 70 or more, and this time probably more. Extra emails I have in my inbox that I need to respond to in a timely manner. So getting that conversation started Wednesday or Thursday is really important. And then the final piece, I've given as much time as possible for this persuasive presentation. You'll be doing a video for that. So there's more resources about that, and we will discuss that more in the days to come. As I said, if you have any questions at all, please send me an email or hop on to that Google Meet on the Monday nights. And yeah, I look forward to getting to know you more. And I shall see you online. Bye for now.